So, let's see if it's working. Yeah, it's working. Let's see if it's working on YouTube. Here's my DLive.
DLive, man. DLive.
My DLive. Is it working on YouTube?
Yo, DLive.
Yeah,
DLive.
YouTube. Paparos, I'm gonna mute you as soon as you.
Live, man. DLive.
YouTube. My DLive. Let's see. Twitch. It's working on Twitch. It's working on Twitch as well. Yeah, those are the three I've set up so far. Seems to be working pretty cool. Dropping some friends, but that's probably just because I was looking at my streams now. Should regularize now. What do you think about my stream, Mikey?
You're not streaming in Discord. Are you streaming in DLive?
Yeah, I sent it in I Am Group to all my streams. I should open this one actually.
That's crazy. You have so much shit going on your screen. I'm not even sure what those little things are with the memes and the person, and if they're just repeating.
I'm in there as well, but you can see.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's gonna appreciate what's going on those little boxes, to be honest. Yo, what the fuck is this? Is this us? Who the fuck are they? That's pretty cool, man. I don't understand why you have those looping GIFs.
Because it looks like more people.
Yeah, and it like no, it looks like looping GIFs.
Yeah, so it's awesome.
I don't look at that shit. I look at the nigga that's like camouflage. More is not more. More is this. No. Yeah, no, like you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you shouldn't. I agree. If I was watching anyone stream, well, most of the time when I'm watching anyone else's stream, this is exactly what I feel like.
Huh. Your stream is a scam. In fact, I'm gonna convince Landmore to add it to the version 2 of Everything's a Scam song. Stephanus' stream is a scam. And then like as he says that, I want Stephanus to do his fucking laugh over it, like a laugh track over it.
All streams are
You know,
scams.
I've never looked at videos of what they look like in the airplanes in 9/11.
What?
Yeah, like don't they have like footage of like the sound or whatever, like what was going on on the flight?
Why would they have that?
I don't know. How did two Muslims hijack a plane?
That's not that has nothing to do with the question you just asked. Fuck
That's like
steaks.
the best cope.
Like
Just
I
I
don't know how old you are, Pop, but like cell phones weren't mainstream adopted until like the mid to late 2000s. And 2001, like some people had text messages that they were able to send out, like, but that's about it. Nobody got phone calls on an airplane.
That's not true though. Everyone had 5110s back then, and everyone back then were using it on airplanes.
You had to turn off your cell phone to be on a plane,
Like,
and
not
text
back
messages
then.
and signals were really hard. It's still signals are really hard today, even with 5G.
Signal maybe, yeah, but there's a bunch of recordings like that from people, like that they
Like devices that they recovered that were unlocked, yeah, that they could get into for sure. That you know, they did find
and
anything.
there was that one flight where the people actually found it home. Like,
But like video cameras were about 1.4 megapixel on a camera phone.
yeah, no, they were. I don't even think there were really camera phones back then. Like, it was 5110 territory.
Yeah, I mean, I remember paying $150 for my flip phone, fucking with 1.4 megapixel on it, right? And it could do some like 480 by 640 low res fucking 140p videos.
Yeah. But if you look at those 9/11 videos, they like from today's standard, you can kind of see they were definitely photoshopped.
From today's standard, what?
Like, look at that one I've got in my video. You can see the plane just like disappears when it hits the building. That's Photoshop. That bad Photoshop.
Yeah, like there was very limited footage on who that was shown on TV.
I don't know, like I was watching TV the whole day and it was just footage all day long. I remember that day I didn't go to school even. I just stayed home and watched TV all day.
It would have been in the afternoon when it happened for you.
No, it was like, yeah, maybe it was.
Yeah, because I was waking up in the morning and I got on the bus, and by the time I got to school, the first tower already hit, and then I watched the second tower get hit live on TV.
Yeah, maybe that's why I was able to watch it all. But I remember it was like a big TV event. It was on all the channels.
Yeah.
It's like the first time I ever saw shit like that where they interrupt the normal shit to bring you news.
Yep.
So which one of those joints look the best to you, Mike?
I'm currently smoking a joint right now.
But I mean the actual drawing on my screen.
I'm on my wireless headset and I'm like sitting here on the couch.
Oh, but didn't you look at the drawing
On the couch.
on my screen?
And sometimes I have to lean towards the receiver just to get reception. So
you just saw the memes. You didn't actually see the drawing behind the memes.
yeah, I did. I looked at everything. What you had on the page looks like something that I would expect for like a blog, or someone's like portfolio page, like their section, like the White Ash section of their page or something, or maybe a brand.
But which one of those three joints would you prefer?
Let me go back.
I like the bottom one the most, but it might be too coney. A little bit too coney.
Maybe.
For a logo, like, it's balance is a bit off. I reckon.
I like the top one the best.
But that looks too cigarette-y.
Okay. Do you see the back end of the second one before the white?
Yeah.
Can you crop that end onto the first one? And then leave everything else the same?
Wait, let me see. It's just you say the back end of the second one onto the first one.
Oh my gosh.
Or are you saying
Yeah.
the back end of the third one onto the second?
Hold on. Give me just a moment here, my good sir.
Then it's not cropping. I'm just gonna redraw it like that. Okay. I'm not doing logos in my ordinary style. I'm doing it all brand new. I'm gonna just draw it. No more pen tools. No
Here,
more
I'll
full shade.
put it in. I'll put it in group. I'll put it in group boom. What I'm talking about.
Yeah. You mean like the ash bar?
I didn't set the.
Oh,
The-
you did it. Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I literally just went into Microsoft Paint, selected the area I was talking about, kind of lined it up so it didn't look wonky, and then just fucking let it go.
Yeah.
I know that is not the proper way, but this is, you get, like, instead of trying to explain it, I'd rather just, like, fuck around and find out and show you.
Okay, but what about
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, dog. Why don't you
I get what
why don't you just have it see, bro?
But do you like the second one because of the contrast? Is that what you mean?
I like the first one's contrast, and I also like the shape of the first one. Like, hold on.
I don't know. I feel like do you think I should make
Do you think the third? No, the third one. You see what you did with? Did you see what the thing you did with the third one on the other end, on the ash end?
Yeah.
I feel like, if that was a company called White Ash and Smoke, then you would put like the ampersand and the word smoke and literally smoke coming off of it.
Yeah.
Okay, do you see how you kind of transitioned the end into the A on the third one?
Yeah.
What if you did something like that into the A on the first one?
Yeah, okay, but
So like kind of build in the pixelation or the burn effect into the first A and then just let it go back to what you're doing in the first one.
Yeah. Okay, I'll play with that idea, but so I think also I should, because you see the font in the first one's like graffiti, super graffiti. I should turn the ash part more ashy, I reckon. Like the actual font. What do you think? And I don't know if the white's really legible. Can you read it's white, Ash?
You need to add just a couple pixels of, or either move the eye, like the eye part, move it like 5 pixels to the left, or like 3 or 1, so that it's more centered between the H and the T, and it also gives the definition of WHI and T and E. Because WH is readable and T and E is, but what's making the T look like actually an M is the I. So you need to distinguish that. Your S is great. The way that you have on the first one, your S, I think that's actually the most attractive thing about that is the way you did Ash in the first one. It's very interesting, the effect you did transitioning into Ash, I feel, in the third one. And I kind of feel like on the second one, you didn't know what was going on there, but then you just finished it, like phoned it in, which is fine. The thing I do find interesting about that is the smoothness and then the slight run that you created. If you wanted it to look more jointy, make it more smooth and cylindrical like the second one, the transition between white and ash, that like break there.
The second one.
My question is, who the fuck is Ash?
So like you have components of all three that I feel are very nice and very good, and you could literally take the first one, because I feel is like the most dynamically like going for it, and then add elements and ideas that would not be over the top or add too much, with all of those other things that I've suggested, like how.
What if I do this?
Like you see how the A kind of already has that run going on the first one, like like you did the run in the second one. What if it transitioned like a pixely like that from the burn, like the third one? Does that make sense? I can take a screenshot and point arrows if you want.
Yeah, that might be easier, because so you see there it creates the effect I would go for with the third one if I was to go with that concept. Obviously, the joint's still too coney. I'll make the joint more coney.
I like the writing style in the first one.
Yeah.
I like the way the line boldness or line weight of the first one. I like the shape of the first one. I like the back end of Ash on the third one, but again, you have more solid pieces. It doesn't look kind of like an eyebrow or pointy cone. It looks more like it's a little bit more like cigarette or blunt or like a joint, right? And that's why I said your second one on the front end. That's why I cropped it and put it up there, because I was like, that looks more like a hand rolled joint.
Yeah.
Is that second end? The third end looks like traveling joints, and it looks like little pinners you find from the hippie at the fucking festival. He doesn't run a good joint, but he has good weed.
The third one should have a blue in it. Blue in the letters.
What the fuck are you even talking about, Pop Bottles?
The third one should have blue in the letters.
Oh, okay. I'm glad that you want your car in blue. We're not talking about the color. We're talking about the design and the composition.
Yeah.
Okay, what does that got to do with the color? The color can still be fucking blue.
Sure, it can also be red, purple, green.
It's just in one color.
So. Black and white. Yeah. You crazy Pop Bottles.
I'm just saying, nigga, like, I understand. Like, these are alright joints. I don't understand why the fourth one's got, like, a little tail at the end. Like, who the fuck be rolling, like, those little goofy little Dorito-looking little Pringles, little fucking...
Yeah, the ones without...
Right, that's why I was saying the first one looks like the end of a cigarette, and then the second one looks more like how you would find a joint.
The first one's in the best shape.
It is in the best shape. Yeah, and it's one of those that you would push off the machine, like if you
for a logo.
But like it looks like it looks like the pearls that you get from the store.
Yeah.
Like or the one that you use your hand roller,
But
where you
so
load
I
everything
don't
up and then
like
you
that
roll the
shape
belt?
because
Lord
when you
and
look at it,
Copper
you should
Man.
instantly go, "That's a joint." You shouldn't be going,
Well,
maybe it's not a joint." So
that's
that's
why I
why
want you to
I
redraw the
agree.
first.
I like the second one shape of the joint, and the third one,
Like,
the ash.
if you give me a half hour, I could literally crop those two photos together and tell you exactly like how you need to redraw it, like aesthetically. Or you know these things though.
Yeah, you can do
Like I
that,
posted
right?
what I thought you should do.
You can
Yeah,
do
I thought
that, and
I posted.
even
You
that
see,
one you
okay,
just
so
posted, right?
okay, so what you see what
So
I did
both
with
of
the
those.
tail on the first one?
Wait, hold on,
Okay,
right?
so this is
So if you're gonna
what?
post visual examples, if you post it under
Yeah.
submissions in the designer thing, then I'll issue you designer tokens, and then when I get paid for this, you get a share because of your contribution.
Wow. I just took that image and copied it.
Yeah, but still, you're helping with idea
But
generation, right?
I guess. I mean, like, now you're having me gonna do. Now you want me to do work? Fuck off.
Yo, what are you talking about?
That's the whole
Work.
idea of designer. Like, you should go look at the website. I write a nice about
Who the fuck
page and
doesn't like
everything.
colors, man? Why is everything black and white? Nobody likes black and white anymore.
You know why, Paparos? Because to print in one color costs less than 20 cents. And to print in 4 colors costs $3.
Oh wow.
And because a logo looks good in black and white. If a logo looks good in black and white, then it will look
So
good
what
every color
exactly is this going to be going on?
Well, who knows? It's a logo for a weed company, I'm guessing. A weed
Yeah.
paraphernalia company. So think of branding like you're gonna buy a bong with this logo on it, or you're gonna buy rolling papers with this logo on it.
Now, is it going to be like a sticker you attach on your bong, or do you blow the glass?
Well, exactly. It's if it's a black and white logo, you can do both. You can blow the glass because glass blowing is just one color, etching. Like if you're gonna be doing it directly on the glass, you etch it with either a chemical or with like an etcher.
So I don't understand the second one at all. Like that one just doesn't make sense to me.
What's the second one? The second one's just the first same concept as the first one. That I didn't go as much into the font. I just drew the joint more jointy, so that it instantly looks like a joint instead of you having
All
to
right, the
wonder.
only one that looks good is the first one. The other two look like slugs.
Yeah,
Like why does that one have a
alright.
why does that one have a border around it? And then why does the other one look like it looks goofy with the letters going up? And then it's like Halloween at the end. And the second one looks like the third one
Halloween,
looks like
yeah, I
SpongeBob.
agree. It does look
SpongeBob
slag.
looking bullshit.
So, but the third
Yeah, they're
one,
sharpening
but do you
short.
understand the
Yeah, they're
concept?
sharpening
Do
short.
you understand the visual communication behind it? These are concept sketches. It's not finalized sketches. These are where I decide which one I'm gonna put more effort into.
Oh yeah, definitely the first one.
Yeah, but do you understand the communication that I'm portraying here? So in the
Not
third
really.
one, the ash, the lettering is made out of the ash. Whereas in the third one, the ash lettering is just on the ash. You get that? So which one of those two concepts do you think's better? Where the lettering is made out of the ash, or it's just written on the ash? pop bottles.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking, man. That's a tough question because I still like the first one.
Well, okay,
Are
but
you
what
gonna?
makes you
Okay,
like
you
the
need a
first one? Is it
first
just
one.
is
Okay,
it
no,
the
no, no.
contrast?
You have to shade. You have to shade the second one. There's no shading on it.
Or there's no shading on the first one either.
Yeah, you need to like.
So, but you
You
like
have to
look,
shade black.
I can combine the first one, the joint part, with the second one's ash part easily. I can just redraw this easily.
You need to use all the colors available.
No, you can just use one color. That's the limitation that's been set by the client. Oops. I wonder why the fuck my tablet's so slow right now.
So why don't you just go with the first one?
Because, like I said, it doesn't look jointy enough.
That's like a perfect joint.
Yeah, it's like a perfect cigarette, basically. Not the perfect joint. A perfect joint is like the bottom one.
Find the just taper the ends on the
Have you
first one.
ever
At the back
smoken
end,
a
just taper
joint like
it.
the bottom one? That's the perfect joint. The perfect joint doesn't need a Garrick at the back, filter at the back. Perfect joint, you roll so tightly at the back that you just
I put
smoke
a
it.
filter in mine.
Yeah, but that's not the perfect joint. And
No,
so
like a
what
business
makes it
card.
the perfect joint is you roll it like that and it smokes perfectly all the way through. It doesn't get all sticky and weird
Stephanus,
and shit.
can you pull up my image and see all of my notes and recommendations?
I don't
And your designer?
know.
Go through it. If you want to talk about it, we can talk about it.
Center between H and T. Yeah, okay. I agree with that. Transition and fade in.
And if you go down
Do
that
you mean
yellow
like a
line, you can
radiant,
see.
or what do you
no,
mean by
no, 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 no,
transition?
no, no. Follow the orange circle because that's where that goes. And if you follow the yellow line, it comes to the first green circle. And I agree with that transition. And then go down to the second green circle that's large that yellow line next to, and it shows you how you kind of have that pixelated fade in going from one to the other. So bring it close to the A, and then like have it kind of like turning from the joint into the ash with the reverse color. That makes sense. Because how I like I like that there is what's going on in number 3 with how it just starts into the letter halfway kind of or like partially, and I also like how number 2 cuts the white side to the black side or the white side to the ash side. And so like I figured if you meshed the idea from the second one and how to fade that, it actually looks just like your A on the first one, and it's almost like that's where the A would start. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
With how your line writing goes, and it actually would give your ability to make it look more like it was rolled up the S and everything that's going on.
yeah. Okay,
And
yeah.
then the line work to make it look less like an erase pen and more like a cylinder kind of grainy is like, and I into like what you the little fine line work you did on Ash part A there. Like if you did little nuances on the end there, it's gonna make it look more like a joint. I don't know. Give it a shot. I think it would look really cool that way. Like,
Yeah, I agree. But I have to first, I think I'm gonna have to restart my computer, or I'm gonna have to, actually, maybe it's because my CPU. Let's get rid of all of these fucking things.
I love using Paint to give recommendations and edits.
All of those videos in my stream uses 11% of my CPU. I think that's what's slacking my Wacom right now. Let's see. Still a little slow. When I was working at a publisher's, the thing was always about people didn't get tablets because of the delay. Like there's like this 2 millisecond delay, and that's just enough to
Make it so infuriating, you just want to pull your eyes out.
yeah.
For sure.
They fixed that, but it's obviously still a problem with Bluetooth. Or it's my battery. If my battery starts getting flat and it starts delaying. Yeah, that's it. When I plug it in, it works perfectly.
You know, the bigger do you guys go home?
I go home.
Fuck yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think everything is retarded on this planet.
Parties, I usually don't drink that much, so I'm able to be the last person there and awake.
So I don't understand, man. If this is gonna go on a bong, wouldn't you want colors like, and then you could charge more for it?
Well, you can always add colors later, right? Once you have money to add colors.
I'm confused though. This is gonna be like a sticker, right?
It's the logo. It's gonna be used for a lot of stuff. Like, personally, I wouldn't even choose a logo like this, but Jax likes it, so.
How do they etch logos on glass?
With chemicals. Either with chemicals, with a sandblaster machine thing that's like, or with like a etcher. And then there's also ways that the artist, the blower, actually, if it's really good, then he can do it with the glass itself. Okay. See you. Sitting in such awkward positions as
Yo, Mike. So what city do you live in?
What? Leave me alone.
I remember that like Oregon or some shit.
Yep. Still under protest.
I'm retarded.
we've noticed. But I've come to the conclusion everyone's retarded.
Like a retardation, bro.
I think it's something in the water. Like, or like, you remember, like, long ago, like in the 40s, or maybe it was later, like 60s or something, they witnessed like that giant fucking explosion. And that's when people started thinking like maybe the radiation from that exploding star would like give people superpowers or just kill us all. Obviously, we're not dead and we don't have superpowers, so maybe we're just all retarded now.
Yo, what's up, dog? You guys eat that gluten, bro?
That what?
This croissant has wheat gluten.
Gluten. Okay. Should I put the H on top of the W or should I put the W on top of the H? You didn't answer me. Paparos, are you watching my stream?
Yeah, but I don't understand what you mean on top.
So, like, I'm gonna split them with a little white piece. Okay, I'll show you like this. Okay, let me just finish this part. So I can put the H like this on top of it, right? So now the H is on top of the W. Or I can put the W on top of the H. Which one do you think? You see it, the H is now on top of the W because I can see the line of the H, but I can't see the end of the W. Understand?
Yeah, that's all right.
What to save? Okay. Wanna know why I'm doing it like this, Mike, and instead of doing vector and redrawing it every time? Because it teaches me some hand-eye coordination with my tablet.
Mm.
And handwriting shit's super in fashion right now. Handwritten logos. Because there's so many. Like, you can go on a website, you can just Google generate logos, and then you generate the perfect vector logo. do that shit with handwritten. Should I put the T on? I'm gonna put the T on top of the E.
Yo,
Yo,
dude, my mouse keeps disconnecting, bro.
your mouse. Who's trying to
Now my mouse is Holmes. Like my mouse, like sabes que, like my teddy mouse, man, my teddy bear mouse. I need to make some money. Mike, do you make money? Like, we don't have to go over like yesterday. I'm just curious if you make money on crypto.
I've turned $2,000 into over $20,000. So
Wow,
yeah,
that's pretty impressive. Yeah, wow.
took me about a year.
Wow.
I can't cash it out though.
Why not?
Not until it's over 6 figures.
Damn, whose crypto is this?
It's mine. 6 figures or after I graduate.
Oh, you have a trust fund?
No. I have an
What?
Uncle Sam.
Why is there this condition like after you graduate?
Because I have an Uncle Sam.
But what is your school? I don't
You're gonna
understand.
pay more if it's 6 figures, right?
Sure. The issue is grants, scholarships, student loans, and all of that jazz that I'm able to obtain under the conditions that I've set up for myself over several years to be able to go back to school. And I don't want to disrupt that because of an income change, which it easily can.
Yeah, sure. Makes sense. That's probably what I would do as well. If I was like a billionaire or a millionaire, I would just go study. I'd become a permanent student. I'd be one of those old people you see on campuses who just keep enrolling.
Pop
Man.
bottles. I've done it.
Yeah, what's up, man? What'd you do?
Campus life's pretty fun.
Hey guys, just look in general in a second, and just look at the total savings compared to the subtotal. Welcome to how stupid internet shit works when you don't hire proper coders. And you want to know the best part? The order's already shipped. Look at the total savings. And by the way, you still could do it. Welcome to America.
What is
I don't
supremepatty.com?
understand why these two
It's
items.
Supreme.
How
You know
many
that one
items?
fucking designer
No,
clothes?
that's just 200 items in the shopping cart for 18 grand.
Yeah, it's Supreme shit. Also known as Supreme Patty.
Mike,
Yeah,
do you
total
wanna
savings
order me some stuff?
$18,500. You're getting your necklace. Shut up. I ordered it separately.
What is it? What do you think of a picture?
Enjoy that? That fucking stupid. Welcome to America, though. Alright, but Popos, what are you up to right now?
Yeah, man, I'm just playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive, bro.
As long as you're not playing the original Xbox version of it, which is a sin against humanity.
How much did you pay in shipping?
$20.
Okay.
Yeah, $20 shipping. Yeah, but hey, Pop-Balls, as long as you're not playing Counter-Strike Go for the original Xbox, then you're good. God, that one was a sin.
No, I play on my laptop. I got it for the PS3, and I can't play this game on console. It's not like Call of Duty.
Yeah, but guys, the order shipped with that in it. Don't you love web glitches? Where they forget to code something right, so you can just add
like
100 of
this,
one
right?
item.
Like, there's websites that are dedicated to glitches.
Yeah, but this was unintentional, and the best part is Supreme Patty. Like, the description of it was like, one of our free items for free, only pay shipping. Or beat the system and order multiple times. Well, guess what? You're ordering multiple times. Glitch the system out so we can add multiple items. What? You want 100 Miami Cuban gold link chains? Got you. God, it's stupid though. So yeah, Pop-Balls, if you want to become rich, there's your way. Just pay $20 to get 100 of them and then sell them.
I can just imagine someone standing on the street corner selling all these free chains.
I see these right here.
Here we go.
Glasses.
Here's what the full order came by as.
You're gonna turn $20 into $2,000.
Yep, there you go. Literally, that's just another one. 100 lion chains. Order total $16.88.
Let me know when you got a tracking number.
Oh, I already have it. I'm not going to show it because then you can find my address. But yeah,
No.
They've already fully shipped.
They're already in transit.
Yep, they're in transit right now.
They've left the facility. Like, they actually have the facility, as you know, because like they can create a tracking number.
I don't know if they've left, but I know that they've switched from order placed to order received to in transit.
Wait, you just placed this order? You just placed this order like a little bit ago, a couple hours ago?
No, the one I placed was yesterday for the chains. But yeah, the lion chains are today. The Cuban links were yesterday. And they're already switched to the third part, which is in transit. Don't you love when a online company manages to fuck something up so it just glitches out?
Okay. Well, you know, when you get one chain and call back for the 99.
When 100 chains show up, when 100 chains show up, I'm just gonna laugh at you.
We'll post a picture in Discord of your 100 chain and 100 glasses.
Get it, we'll do it.
And then one lion and one lion chain.
Believe me, I don't expect it to show up as 100 chains, but if they do, then I'm just gonna laugh my fucking ass off at Supreme. Like, there's no way that Supreme is that dumb, but if they are, then holy fucking hell.
I'm sure.
Well, it's Supreme Patty that gets theirs from China, like Alibaba.
Well, I mean, Supreme Patty and Supreme are the exact same.
You know, you can buy all of those products for $2 off of AliExpress, right?
Yeah, I know, but Supreme Patty and Supreme are exactly the same.
Like, even the Supreme Patty lion chain, you can get off of Ali for $2.
Yeah, I know, they're both the same. Because Supreme Patty just gets all his shit off of, like, AliExpress for, like, $2 and sells it for $200. Yeah.
What are you doing,
Get
man?
fucking
Why
arrested.
for $200?
No, it's Ali Express.
Dude, I think
Sophie,
that
it's
might.
ALIA Express. Yeah, like I said, that's where Supreme gets all his merch. I mean, hey, that's a pretty good business plan. Buy like fucking 200 necklaces for $20 and then charge $200 a piece for them. I mean, this man has got business down, though. You can't deny that. He's beat the entire system. He's like the Bella Delphine of like clothing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Bella Delphine has basically gone to simp market, just locked down. Because like Bella Delphine's whole strategy is if you keep teasing them, then they're just going to be month after month. You know what? Maybe this month she'll finally show something. This month will finally be the month. And she can just keep doing that forever. Because there's always going to be people like that. Like, fuck, humanity is stupid as hell nowadays. But what do you all think? Get double A's from grandma since that. If you said it's that, alright, I gotta go. Sorry, my sister's being a little bitch.
Fuck the kids, fuck the kids, fuck the kids, fuck the kids.
I'm gonna take a shower and go to bed.
Like, uh,
I'll see you guys later.
enjoy. Alright, I think this is pretty much done.
Hey, what up, though?
Chilling, chilling. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Signing off.